go.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to plant your purple potato that you're going to take home today. Okay, so you're going to cut the top of your compost bag off whenever you get home, right? Well, not today, leave it a wee while. Because your potato that you take home today, like this, you're going to leave them sitting on the windowsill for another few weeks. Because I know. So you're going to try and grow these little bits a bit longer. Can you pass me one over from there and I'll show you? Some of them have got longer already.
Thank you, Emily.
That's lovely, thank you. Look, do you see they're getting bigger and bigger?
Yeah.
So we want these to get maybe up to about here. Okay, can you see? So we want these bits to grow a little bit longer. Do you know what they're called?
Bye.
Yes.
These are called his eyes.
Oh,
He's got lots of eyes, doesn't he? And we want these little shoots to come out of the eyes to be a little bit longer before we plant them. Okay, you hold that one again for me. Now, the first thing I'm going to do with my compost bag is I'm going to take half of it out and put it somewhere else, okay? So maybe a little bit more than half of it actually. So what I'm going to do, so you do this, you set it back there in the egg box. An egg box is a nice place for them to sit if you have a spare one at home. So we're going to take this out. Do you not?
we just be doing it now. We're watching.
I do.
But
I'll
let's
maybe
watch
tip
what
this up
Sharon is
now.
doing. Oh, you might, if you got some help.
You can tip it up.
That's great.
So I'll show you how
Right.
much is left. Now, still we can do a little bit more. So you might need a little tub or an extra bag to put your spare compost in. And then I'm going to roll this down like that, okay? So if you get stuck, you can ask mums or dads or grannies to help you. You want to roll this down, as far down as you can. So that's how much compost we have in the bottom, okay? Girls, can you see okay?
Yes,
Yes.
I will.
That's great. So, and that's the way it's going to look. Now, there's one thing I've forgotten to do here. You have to poke some holes in the bottom. Now, you don't have to use sharp scissors like this. You could use a pencil,
You can see.
you know. And you want to poke some sharp holes in the bottom.
Oh,
1,
how many,
2,
Sharon?
3. I'm going to put about 5 or 6 and space them out.
Saffron, come round here.
The reason we put the holes in the bottom is because when we water it, which we have to do, we like the water to drain away again. We don't want the water to sit in here, or the potato will just be sitting in a bag of watery stuff. It won't grow properly. It likes water, but it doesn't like to just sit in the water. It doesn't like to have a bath in there. So we let the water run through. We can show you that in a minute, okay? Here's Mr. Purple Potato. And we want to put him in with his little shoots pointing upwards. Okay? So I'm going to set him in like that. So let me show everybody.
This will be.
So there he is. His little shoots are pointing upwards and he's sitting in his compost. And now what we have to do, we have to cover him up. Okay? So we have to cover him up, and we have to cover him up really, really well, okay? So I've put him down in.
Now what's happening?
Now I'm going to cover him up.
I know who's picking me up, Mama.
Are we watching now?
So we're covering him up, and we don't want to see him anymore. We want to put about, hold up your hand. Yeah, we want, maybe 2 hands for you. 2 hands for you. Yeah, put them on top of each other.
Okay.
That's how much compost we're going to put in. 1 of my big hands or 2 of your nice ones. So that's how much compost. So I'm going to look here. Have I put that
Measure.
much in? No. So I need to keep going. I want them covered up.
Joshua just.
Okay.
How many hands again?
So
2 more hands.
that's
2
how much
hands
compost.
On
Okay.
top.
So you want to put that much compost on top of
Okay,
it.
I measure.
So-
See 2 hands.
Now what we want to do is we're going to give the bag a little bit of a tap.
Okay.
So, like this. Do we see any of the potato?
No.
No. I don't feel him either, so he's well buried there. and he's going to start to grow. Now we're going to water him
Yay.
a little bit, just a little bit. And then when he starts to grow, he's going to send some green shoots out here. And when these green shoots grow up and up, the size of 2 hands, show me your 2 hands again. Okay. So when they grow up the size of 2 hands, we're going to add more compost to them, but not till then. And when we get the shoots up about here, we're going to add, look, we've still got all this compost sitting. We're going to add it, and then we're going to keep unrolling the bag. So we're making a bigger bag, and then we'll do that again. And then eventually all your compost will be back in your bag, and the big green shoots will come out the top. And after that, it's time to tip them out and eat your potatoes. So what we're hoping is that one little potato will turn into about 10 more potatoes. So show me 10. Show me 10. Ah, great. That's how many potatoes each person wants to have. Okay?
I like a lot.
So, but we're going to leave this one at school, and then we'll make the next video when it has grown. Okay? So that's the first one in. What day is it today?
Friday.
Friday the
Friday.
5th.
Friday, my McDonald's.